So we have two identical compose statements here, but yet it's not, the compose is not working properly, although we set both of them up exactly the same. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the difference is. The slight difference is your troubleshooting flows within your environment. Today we're going to focus on compose and SharePoint list columns, so stay tuned. So here we have a compose, and if you notice here, this is a trigger that I'm using within the compose right here. So I'm basically taking the date, the current date, and I'm adding a number to it. Here I'm adding 8, and here I'm adding 20. So I can go ahead and see what these are, right, by populating this spreadsheet. So I'm pulling in an item on this list right here, and I'm saying, hey, look at this start date right here and tell me what the day 8 is and what day 20 is. And I talk about why I'm doing this in another video, but here that's what I'm doing. And the code is exactly the same. As you can see there, it's right here is the code. Okay? Now, you see that it's exactly the same. Where is the problem? Well, to find out the problem, we really need to look a little deeper into the list itself. So when you look at the list, do you see how we're using slashes here and dashes here? Well, that should be a key indicator to you. Either the compose statement does not like receiving different data because this column is working, this is not, or something else is going on. The first thing you need to do is really check at the properties and make sure that the columns themselves are the same. We could do that as we just did, edit the column, and you can see that's a date and time. Or even easier, what I like to do is go into the site contents, just go down to that list, go to settings, and I can easily and quickly see exactly what's going on with those fields. And you can see it's pretty blatant right here. This is a date and time. This is a single line of text. We need this to be a date and time in order for everything to work properly and for it to feed in properly. So we're going to change that to date and time. But remember, if you have a lot of data, it is going to change the date. So you just need to be aware of that. And we're going to only go date only. And here you get that same warning. And we're going to go ahead and go in. We're going to go back to the log now. And when we look at that information, it's still going to be in the same format until, of course, it refreshes, at which time you're going to see the change. So now your script, whatever you're doing for your script here or in your other flows, will work perfectly.